Family Leonardo, me Nasila did on multimedia, the CEO voice of Salon. Today I come for talk to now, my family, make una continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share to our friends them. As we always try to bring for the latest news what they happen around Salon, whether it be politics or any other news them, what they happen or gossip, what they bring out to una live and direct. So please, my family, don't forget to subscribe and share to our friends them. You wanna touch the bell icon so that you no miss any video we will try for bring out to una. So that's also we want make una don't forget also for subscribe to we TikTok channel on TikTok and also on Facebook or Facebook page or the Voice of Salon or also the on Instagram Voice of Salon, please family. And don't forget to share. Okay, thank you now. Tata.
Yes, again, yes, again, yes, again. Yep. Soko, blind. My loved ones, I agree to them in the name of Allah. I agree to them about home and abroad. I agree to them again. My loved ones, then today, na the 9th, 11 months, 2025. You know, my people of Sierra Leone, the car say, I always can talk. This is not a community job. We're always there for do the job. And we're always very, very happy and we will respect each and every one of us. But today, Akaya again for can talk to Nam. I get some few messages them. Well, one can tell Unam. You know, my loved ones there, like how everybody they sit down and listen to the progress of the tripartite. To some of we will believe, and also the critics. Them where they say they don't tire, then they don't go. You understand, my loved ones them. But Akaya today, if I can talk to the one that we they still believe in we, then believe in Dr. Samura Kamara. And again, I dey pray for we all. And I dey pray for Mama Salon. And I dey pray for that country day. Any leader we mean good for that country day, let God make us succeed. And also I dey pray for the tripartite and also I dey pray for the transition. My love wants them. So today na the 9th, 11 months, 2025. November 9, 2025. My love wants them, the tripartite. I want to tell when I say, let me believe in the tripartite. Because my love wants them. If we not believe in the tripartite, what do we get for belief now? And my love wants them, why we need for TINAP very strong for the June 24, 2023 elections. Because you know what? If we fail for not stand for these elections, I think say we go regret them. That's my opinion. My love wants them why. My love wants them, Marabio, the SLPP or the Pauper, they know they ever win genuine election. So they believe in Togri, they believe in how we call them electoral malpractices. You understand? So they believed for defraud, doing things, the inappropriate, deceive, and deceptful. So if we will not stand for this country, it's going to be very, very difficult. But my love wants them, I got one thing I had to tell you now. So we don't believe, so we leader, it tell we say electoral justice don't succeed. And we stand by that because why? We trust them. We not believe any negative rhetorics, any negative propaganda where the person for say, that man not the under, we not the area, this and that. Anyway, if somebody not see me, I respond to Dr. Samura Kamara, where then they talk bad about him, I know they listen some of the audio them. But any audio while listen, while she say somebody, they talk bad about him. You understand? At the camera respond. No matter how the person did, I they respond. When you see the respond to Marabi all gone, no civilian not the way me not be able for respond to. So that if una see, oh, Kabla, somebody they talk about Samura, but una not respond, no. But like I say, the APC bloggers them, we get responsibility, especially the chairman. He get responsibility today. Anybody they come, he talk bad about electoral justice. He talk bad for Dr. Samura Kamara. He get right for respond to that person day. And we all, but you see una some bloggers them, una they listen so, una they make like say una not they listen. And una they carry executive position them. But still, una not they act, una they select message, una they respond to, una left am. But una left some of them. And the only person where me believe where they respond to people them na in a daddy black. But all of una from the top to the top of them, they know the response to no more. Even a blogger where always they come, they talk bad about Dr. Samura Kamara, una get right for respond to them. But when they keep very quiet, and this is sad and it's unacceptable to the entire APC media blogger both home and abroad. Not to say una know the area. Some blogger then they come, or some activists then they come, then they throw negative stone to Dr. Samura Kamara. Una they keep quiet. Do you understand? Especially the man where you say, in the chairman of the APC media blogger, both home and abroad. So, let's not derail too much about that. So, my love wants them. I want for can't tell when I say, do ya, let not listen to no propaganda. We believe in Dr. Samura Kamara, and we go wait for him. And they see this other guy, they come. Dr. Samura Kamara don't take 5 months. He not talk. My love wants them. You understand what you want to talk. But even 5 months. June, the ending of June, he come for can talk. June to July, he come for can talk, right? So if we say, let we say August, September, October, November. My love wants that. Even if it take 5 months, we don't know why they can't respond. But to get people away, then they talk. And even this transition, let we call it transition, or the tripartite, it gets executive. Then they can then give you the feedbacks them. You understand? Efficiently. You understand? So I think the output, and from the output, you understand that they take a little bit from the input and then give it what people them for understand. So for no area, Madabio, in also side binde, Madabio go there for go Ola. A day side is safe. You understand? I know they listen to anybody where they say they're not Kamalo or this and that, then they know your opinion. You understand? But we your opinion, not to the ED. If he did Kamalo like Madabio, don't go there for them. So that to me is a stupid idea. They make no sense. You understand? So my loved ones, do ya are they giving a courage for say, do ya let we wait for Dr. Samura Kamara on this important topic where we talk about when electoral justice and transition. So my loved ones do ya no propaganda, no negative propaganda go make we come against Dr. Samura Kamara. We go hold on and wait for him until he come back to we and say, you know what? Na so. But what we understand, Dr. Samura Kamara, he don't do a very, very, very good progress on this electoral justice implementation. Until we all know, the parliamentarians then go last week for let them endorse everything. Unfortunately, then commodity, they no one endorse exactly what they go for. So this all are the delays. Now, some of them say they don't travel. I not get no official proof for that. Some them say they, because we see them, they're all online meeting, virtual, for talk about the data, mobile data increasement. We then get a very, very important topic for discourse. When are the kind of for adopt this 80 recommendation and plus the 4, the international community and the others, then go implement that. We see them, they not go there. Or where they go, they want to talk about 79 and this and that. But some people are where they go and call we names for say, oh, we not the DJs them, the DJ them for lie, the misinformation. We accept. Any kind name we accept. But when the success come, at all them bad names, then they will not get for take them. Yeah, my love wants them. So I want to tell you when I say, do ya, we're not there for scam nobody. We're not there for delay anybody. But you, when you think say we they scam you, or what, continue for do what they do. You understand? But at the ending of where what man can say 11th hour, where the time they can down, I sure say you go say, yes, what did then guy that be they talk? It is true. You understand? Then get classify and declassify information. Classify and keep them secret. If you declassify, like how then get centralization and decentralization. You understand? Decentralization, it is all over. But if we centralize them, we need few people. And we self now information there, now you can get, or they come and talk to them. So me love wants them, while we get them clearly. Yeah? This not to by force for una believe. But we want to tell una say, una, let me say, una take una reflection back. What in na this Samura Kamara? What in na in principles the way it gets? You understand? What in na the aim for can lie give people? We don't hear people and say, they can't go Gambia, they don't go write a book, they this and that, they this and that. No. All na scam, all na lie. So my love wants that. Do ya? Love we sit down, love be patient. You understand? A lot of good development they go on in relation to the tripartite. I love be grateful. You understand? And be patient again. So my love wants them. I think say that is enough. Like how they tell you now. May with the assurance say this is a success already. And we don't want Sierra Leone. Let Maada be they continue for destroy Sierra Leone. Like that. Corruption in a higher scale. Drugs addiction is too much. Intimidation is a lot. Let me say malnutrition to the Pikin today, a lot. Food insecurity, medical insecurity, the transportation, the commodities, everything is skyrocketed. The currency depreciation. When we talk about the liquidity of commodity in Sierra Leone or the liquidity of the equity of Sierra Leone is in trouble. So why we not go look and see what we call the sweat? So my love wants them. Do ya? Let nobody not feel discouraged. They don't tell una to tell una today, but not we. It's like we 500,000 people or 1 million people they fight 9 million people because Sierra Leone not to 8 million, would they up to 10 million or above. Now 9 million people now in we electoral justice they fight so. Or let we say 55 million they fight against 5 million. And then again we want no executive. They don't join with the so-called illegal cocaine executive for fight the winning of the June 24, 2023 elections. So it's a marathon fight. It's a fight, but to us, it's a winnable fight. So my love wants them, while we understand this, and do ya, they encourage Wunam politely, kindly, for let we endeavor the patience and continue for fight and preserve Sierra Leone. My love wants them, right? So now that now they tell one. And Dr. Samura Kamara, we not listen to the crackers them, to the people away them very, very unprogressive, unpatriotic. Because if you're not a patriot, you understand. If you don't know what they go on, either it can keep quiet. You understand? Me love wants them. I don't there for throw stone in anybody. Because me, anybody in the media, where it do something what I not like, what I listen to them. At the retaliator, I call him. I know they pang bapane business. So now that night I did try for talk. So fast forward, me love wants them. Madabio, we see today, it don't destroy the country. It don't kill a lot of people. It don't marginalize people. It don't bring tribalism where it pull somebody in a working place because of a tribes. It get scholarship because of your tribes or your surname. We don't see them today. That's now the national anthem of Sierra Leone today under the so-called Madabio. So Sierra Leoneans, now we fight against this type, of mentality, which is very bad. Now we promote the country. Now we promote each and every one of us in a very, very good footing. So the intricacy where they go on, where Madabio don't bring na this country. Now we fight against that. Because you know what? My love wants them. We get, let me say this. Let me make a chorus, yeah? We get something where we call the benefit of using the BIM. You understand? Billing information module. Because now when they make structures them, then they use BIM. You understand? What's in the benefit? They allow the project for let it deliver on time and reduce the cost of rework and alterations of minimizing the errors. Now, in people in construction, now in make them they use BMI. So let we use with BMI for let we minimize the confrontation, for let we minimize the information, and let we get into time. Because why? Would they reduce the time? And even it will be less costly. You understand? Me love wants them. This all it make with a visualize with tripartite. People and they understand the tripartite. Even before the pre-tripartite time. You understand? And right now, the executive, the execution part where we do so. Now, in construction, they call them, we get the BMI. They manage the time, they manage the cost, even pre-construction or construction design. And now my love wants them. So these are operational efficiency. And the same thing we they apply them to the tripartite. People that they no need for force for let we give information where we is not supposed for give. You understand? Let we be very professional. Let we increase the reliability and coordinated model. So that we go bring a greater impact and sober tripartite tools where we go able to use for impress people. Me love wants them. I see today, Dandy the talk about that, Dandy the Cam, he talk about this, the same thing where them boys are they do. Let we try for mitigate the risks, to mitigate the problem, and let we reduce unnecessary confrontation. But if somebody come, if they can accuse or abuse with leader, we'll not go accept that. It's unacceptable. That collaboration or collaborative network is for day from the APC media. You understand? We, the media bloggers, we need for stand against that individual person. Even me, Kablai, we need for stand. Because why? Preserve the integrity, you understand, and the interests of your president. Dr. Samura Kamara today, anywhere they go, then they call him Mr. President. But some people, when they talk him, then think say, na headache, or at least na a logistical they try for use. You understand? Physically or mentally for try, you understand? For scam the people. In we own sector, we get what we call mechanical, electrical, and plumbing system. Then they already work together. They coordinate. They work together. So my love wants them. Let nobody not make you lose hope for work and for support your leader. Because my love wants them. If we say we left Madabio or una left Madabio or una succumb to your negative things them. Sierra Leone is doomed. Sierra Leone don't destroy. And Sierra Leone, we go first. But where people them, where every time somebody they talk something, say they do, they do, they do, they do, they do, you know they do, people and they think say, left farm, now but could talk them get. But we don't see the white man them, they talk something many years, but then they execute them. You understand? And in computer, we get what we talk back in construction. We got computer aided design. Well, this not design. This now we own design. How they try for bring ya. Either it could be 2D or 3D. But the day where this design they executed, everybody go say, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. They be don't talk. They be don't talk. We'll not go left Madabio. Let it continue for rule the country. Where in been talk say he know they allow rig election. And they come proudly, they tell we say, he don't do what he talk, he don't even pass the mark. And not to me talk out, na self na in talker. I love one say. Listen this audio.
Once the manifesto will be put out, when are the written document of the things that will be saying they do, when I will put out, we don't do that one day. The things that we do, in fact, we don't do more things than the day inside the manifesto.
The Lunge Bridge, you don't do
And that's material.
The Tagreen, you don't do them. The
and
city.
When the Honorable Kagbo, 1 more minute.
God.
Mr. Speaker, let me just go through some of the things I highlighted that these speechwriters have not been fair with the president. In 2018, paragraph 55, the speechwriter said the president will establish teaching training campuses in all districts. Up till now, that has not been done. They said the president will provide free tuition for teachers' education. It has not been done. They said in paragraph 58 that the president will construct 1 primary school in every section, 1 JSS in every ward, 1 SS in every constituency. It has not been achieved. In paragraph 60, they said the president will promise to roll out the school feeding in all public supported schools. It has not been done. In paragraph 53 in 2018, they said the president will build more classrooms to eliminate the 2 shifts. Up to now, we have the 2 shifts. In 2019, in paragraph 135, they said the president will restore electricity in all district headquarters. It has not been done. In paragraph 222, in 2019, they said the president will construct the School of Diplomacy and Training of Diplomats. They said the funding has already been secured, but that has not been done. In paragraph 100, in 2019, they said the president will build the Center for Excellency. That has not been done. In 2020, paragraph 41, they said the president will commission smoke oven, cold room, water facility for various fishing communities. That has not been done. In paragraph 113, they said the president will give subsidy to all the youth in Belgium, youth in Swazi, youth in Lumley, youth in McKinney. They said they will give them money so that they will begin to import their own goods and own their own shops and businesses. That has not been done. In paragraph 114, they said the president will he will establish the Youth Empowerment Fund. That has not been done. In paragraph 117, they said the president will develop a cultural village, a national art gallery, a theater for performance. That has not been done. In 2020, paragraph 20, they said cabinet has approved 19.8 million for the construction of a national diagnostic and radiation therapy. Since 2020, nothing has been done. This president said he will construct houses for members of parliament. Up till now, we have not seen the land. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, there are a lot of promises here that has not been accomplished. So I don't have confidence that what is in 2021 will be accomplished. I rest my case. Thank you very much.
Okay, my love wants them. And T Madabio say, he don't do A to Z. He don't say the things them. This is not the time this way Abdul Kakbo. Then they stand in the parliament. But we say things don't fall apart. It fall apart, Achini, Achebe. My love wants them. Sierra Leone, please, let us listen. Let us go to listen the past first. This is not a reflection of the past, yeah? Madabio, and Ernest by Kurma. Yep.
Economic mismanagement has definitely created considerable suffering for the people of this country. From Kamakuye to Bujeru, from Kono to FREETOWN and everywhere, People are suffering under the weight of corruption and the mismanagement of the All People's Congress. I have seen it at first hand, from Falaba to Kenima and from Island to Port Loko. The people want change. The people are tired of the suffering of paying for a bag of rice at 200,000 from only 60,000 in 2007. During the 2018 debates, we see some candidates and they say, oh, this country don't have for corruption, we don't have for this, the price of rice, and all increase from 60,000 to 120,000. We are going to change. How much the price of rice here now?
1 million. The price of rice, 1 million.
When I'm not saying at the social media, people that don't say the price of rice don't go from 60,000 to 120. Therefore, APC must go. You know, everybody they holla, yes, it's true. Hardship day. Who said the hardship come on? Now the whole world day. If you did not Australia, you did not America, you did not, they said they talk them. And they are even worried about more. So not to Salon, not to we own economic policies or mismanagement. As a matter of fact, the way we don't handle things then, taking into consideration which we inherit, we have done a great job. I not say, you know, people then they talk, then they do all kinds of things, but I want for make when I get confidence, I be always provide that strong leadership we have been telling us say under me on leadership SLPP no go shame. Amen. Or maybe somebody comes say, oh, the economy is bad, we are the worst economy, this on that. When I be no promise say in 6 months when I will turn around the economy. When I don't promise say when they can make the education, quality education. Where are we today? We don't do several things then way for making it map any side. You know they cost anybody. You tell us, well, me na politics. I can't talk to you about. Me government, they don't do A, B, C. You go take you pass Z.
So where was it pass Z? Who's idea now? They go 0.
Because the manifesto will be put out, when are the written document of the things that will be said we they do, when I will put out, we don't done that one day. So long go even the Renaissance movement, they don't say for wearing black, prices they don't go up. In the Renaissance movement.
My name is Francis Ben Kaifala and I am Renaissance. The Sierra Leone Renaissance movement has called on fellow Sierra Leoneans to wear black on Monday. We call it Black Monday. It's the Monday where we are supposed to show our dissatisfaction at the way the country has been run. Since independence to date, the Sierra Leonean has had a life that is less than what we would desire. We wake up in the morning worrying about the basic things that the rest of the world has forgotten. We worry about electricity, we worry about water supply, we worry about food, we even worry about security. Successive governments have failed us. This is the time for the Sierra Leonean to refuse to accept
including this illegal president. But these boys, they are just jokers. They say they're still worried. The way they opposition or this na Ben Kerfala. You see how small like Basta picking. Now they say successful government they don't fail them. Okay, now people they get up, you wake up, you worry about electricity and food. You understand? What about now? Wait, then be the opposition. What about now? The situation has worsened more than any time ever in Sierra Leone. Some love wants them. These boys, they are not serious, man. They are absolutely not serious. Oh, listen to them. Now listen to them.
To show our leaders that poverty is not a way of life. It is something which is man-made, and men all over the world have fought to change it. In Sierra Leone, it seems things cannot get better. Why? Why do people vote governments? Governments are voted to make the lives of their people better. If they cannot make their lives better, then that is a failure of social contract. And when there is a failure of social contract, the counterparties, in this case, who are the people, need to demand from the governments that what is done is not what was agreed. We have to stand up for what we believe in. We cannot reject, we cannot accept this way of life. We have to reject it. In recent times, the economy has been destroyed. Inflation is galloping. The dollar has moved from 4,300 yuans in 2013 to 7,300 yuans in 2016. Inflation is something around 12.5%. Few days ago, even VL, which underscores the basic movement of people to engage in economic activity, has moved from 3,750 yuans to 6,000 yuans. Why? How do they expect people to live? That is why we in the...
And the present situation for the fuel today is another 400% increase. You see these gentlemen and women, when they were on opposition, they could say anything they want. Talk is free. You understand? But you know what is more important is the implementation. Could you imagine today, now? And again, blatantly, he was talking about, the dollars from 400 to 750. And today, where are we now? Now, a dollar is 2,600, right? 7,714, 321, you understand? It's a 350% increase. So, Ben Kerfala, are you ashamed of yourself or your so-called useless government?
The black is to show that the colors that have led us have failed us. Now in Sierra Leone, black is the new red. We are not ready to accept less. I thank you.
The petrol price, 7,600. Renaissance leader at that time, they say then as an office now. We don't know the office side. In Sierra went black. This country have to stop this government. The government is heartless. Ego from 7,000. Who's are we there now? We the reason we go take 13,000. Now we are the only people, now we are the only party we will ever bring development to that country. We will stick that. I will start by saying that the worst SLPP government better pass the best APC government. You not only bring independence, but also initiate development after independence, and you make sure say the country together. Until the APC take over, they introduce tribalism, nepotism, the level with why we make everybody in the world look at the country, Sierra Leone, as savages. With the country shape in your hand, they look a company, you lay in hand, you cut them. When you look at that, you know it's not a Sierra Leone, because we are peace love people, we able. We make flava, and every human being in the world they make flava. Una for no say this party, now the party where will make this country transform. This party, now the party where will unify this country. We'll talk about development from the time of Shaka Stevens. When Shaka Stevens came, and Kenema been they get electricity. Then they get one hydro where they call up. What is? Dodo. Where Dodo been there? Electricity not been there 24 hours at the south and east. Electricity been there at Potloko. It been there at Kenema. I mean, it been there at Kenny. You know, there's no side. This is what we stand for as a party. National development. We don't integrate the country, we don't care. When we come as a government, the road construction in the cities, now go as a launcher. From Go to Kenema. From Kenema to Kalau. Today, Kalau, now they get the best road. If people like to talk about anything, we don't bring Kailaun. Kailaun has waited for 50 years for this integration. Even when the SLP be there in governance, nothing will happen. Good job. Today, when they connect Sierra Leone to Liberia, when they use the Bokujian road, the bridges. Now, at the every certain bridge, then they now the talk can do 9 1. The Gwele Bridge, that bridge, when I've been there yesterday, the commissioner, now they say that talk can do. You know, so all of them here for encouragement. Now we increase salary for teachers. Now we open more schools. Now we open more universities. Even in the south and east, we'll be not.
Nigeria, they did it this year. Day before yesterday. Old man, Marabiona, bastard and idiots. This is fit no more for FREETOWN. They make a barbecue. All man gets small and chama. Low starts for each mortal man. To this bastard picking in body.
Level now for open. But when people are not get appetite for development, from the time we left, all the projects they slow down. How much if we take inside 6 months for get a university in the south and east? How much if we take inside 1 year for make the bridge them all complete? 30 days with the struggle. It shows say the people are not getting appetite. For the most part, they tell when I say me no go America, not so. When are the America they bring the money now for put some country because they're satisfied with the way where they govern. Sometimes when they want for misleading, they say at the travel. But that part we know they go for now, you know go bring come home. Like waiting tranga so. Where I go, the GPE Global Partnership for Education, I bring nothing less than $25 million to this country. The first prosthesis bionic center within the open at the world, in the United States. Now the MIT, the one that we survey that university today. Now, yeah, then they establish them first. Now, the whole world. That is $22 million, $24 million. They are here now. What does that mean? Then go to produce limb then, where they function with your brain. Like the one that with their foot caught, either by accident or during war or let's say through sickness like diabetes. We then fix that for you. That particular part we then fix for you. You know they even know because it function just like how this your normal hand function because it work with your brain. Where I asked the woman where they give that money they for, he said na salon they for set. I said why? He said I listen to you talk now, Ted. He said I see you, I listen to you, and I never forget your country. He said, now that you didn't, I had to go make sure, say, this was September. Then they now, then they try for, then they do the preliminary arrangements there for me, then they come. If I be Sidon, they get that one day.
Okay, Sierra Leone, yep. Now listen, Mother View, yeah? Yeah, Ernest, now listen, the fake man. The next topic here, my love wants them. Let me go to my computer, right? Yes, me next topic. Next topic, yeah. I did talk about I get this from my brother, Night Watch. We talk about APC must win electoral justice. We must win the electoral justice. Yeah. Okay. Maybe it's more preferable. Last starts another one, right? Okay. Accepted. Yep. All right. APC must win electoral justice. This it come out to William brother, Night Watch. Another freedom fighter. And then I get another one we come out from AKA Abuso. Yesterday, we talk about the BAZE, Base University. Marabio, we say go showcase. He left in country for bill day or for donate day, you know the one. So I did talk about that. And I want to tell the people of Sierra Leone say that we stand very strong for electoral justice. And let me go again to the topic, right? The APC must win, must. You understand? The electoral justice. Again, Sierra Leone stand today at a crossroad in its democratic fight journey. One that will either restore trust in the rule of law or plunge the nation deeper into political injustice and despair. The All People's Congress, the country's main opposition party, finds itself once again at a crossroad of justice and betrayal. After the dispute 2023 election, which many national and international observers condemned for irregularity and lack of transparency. The APC demand for electoral justice is not it's not merely a political quest. It is a fight for democracy itself. Again, the APC, Sierra Leone today, within a crossroad, within a trouble. We can fight for this democracy. This democracy, if we fight them, any kind way, because if we left them today, this electoral justice fail, Sierra Leone, we don't go back like how Cameroon then did. And they explain small how Paul Biya enter into politics. Again, the Marabio, when I see all the difficult countries them, the dictatorship countries them, now there they go. You know, me love once them, the APC, Yalaka, they say, I will get some people's congress, we get the APC, especially Dr. Samura Kamara and others. They stand today for fight for electoral justice. But the betrayal inside the APC don't make this thing very, very difficult. You understand? So let me understand that. You know, when this election happened, even nationally and international observers then condemned the elections for say yuki, tif, be the panam. So now we need for demand for electoral justice. It's not a political privilege. It is a fight for democracy itself. Again, next chapter. It says, if the APC failed to secure electoral justice, Sierra Leone risks sliding into another dark chapter of her democratic journey, compounded by manipulation, disenfranchisement, right? So now, what do I mean by disenfranchisement? That we, whether they deceive, whether they rig with elections. You understand? A state-sponsored injustice stakers are higher than ever. And what happened next will determine not just the future of one political party, but the destiny of the entire country. Again, if the APC, if electoral justice fail, what did this man they talk? For let we fail for secure justice, for electoral justice, the country, he don't go power, don't go pan trouble because people them. Then say, if you not die, let all man go die. But they're ready for kind side. And people hang around, and people in the inside of the country, well armed and secure, we are ready for protect the people the day of the announcement of the tripartite. So again, it's a struggle for democracy, not just power. Not a power we the struggle for. With the struggle where some of them be say they're not for thief election. If you thief election, now war, now Indian go bring in the country. So my love wants them. Why we go tin up? Let person can't thief for election. The APC demand for electoral justice, not about political revenge or a partisan again, or they say partisan. You get this, the APC, the SLPP, the C4C, and blah, 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 blah. No. It's about restoring the moral compass of Sierra Leone democracy, a democracy that has been gradually enrooted under the so-called President Julius Maada Bio, the Sierra Leone People's Party. The 2023 election were marked by widespread reports of ballot rigging, vote suppression, and manipulations of results by the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone, ECSA. Even the international observers, including European Union, the Carter Foundation expressed concern over the lack of transparency and the absence of credible tabulation process. So, my love wants them. The APC then they ask for electoral justice. It's not about and they can't revenge. It's not Dr. Samura Kamara they can't revenge. You understand? It's not about partition again, not a partition again for say, oh, we are the APC now always like for do this. No, 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 no. It's about the injustice within the electoral system. The one tribesman, or Mada Biona, they don't elect us, electoral heads them. When then they manage the electoral system in another country. I love them. And even right now, they tell and say, let elect none of them. It is still they continue. It is still they continue. They give promotions them. They give positions them. Way not therefore conduct of future elections. Where that not supposed to be. When I say I they try for manipulate and rig anything, we will not go and lay down about 2028. But then they not get for happen. We not get 2028. Because this 2023 don't succeed. They therefore get the confidence and believe what you would tell you. You understand, my love wants them. So the international community, especially the European Union, then come, then tell we. Then come, then tell we, and we self we see them. Because now we go and vote. We know what thing go on. We know who say when I say elections, yeah, if for start, they get a stipulated time, 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, the ballot box for the day, and at least 6 o'clock if for commodity. But Sunday, not go till 4, Sunday, 4 p.m., right? Sunday, you not go 2 p.m. Sunday, even finally, no box, no go there for vote. But they don't do the voting outdoors with the help of the security, the armed force of Sierra Leone, the ONS, and the police for help Madabio. So we not go accept. Let the same thing go happen again. We not go for accept, absolutely. And again, my love wants them. Usai Ade again. So Sierra Leone political history has been littered with injustice, from the manipulation of electoral outcome to the intimidation of opposition figure, the APC. Disputes has been a lot. Again, despite being one of the oldest and the most influential political parties, has repeated faced a systemic effort to weaken its foundation under the current SLPP so-called government, the illegal cocaine thief government. That pattern has intensified. You know, this Sierra Leone political history where the injustice, the manipulation of the electoral outcome, the intimidation of the opposition figure, you understand, the APC, despite all that here, let them know say APC, in one of the oldest and so influential, you understand, and the APC has been loved by its own people, its voters, its grassroots supporters. They love the APC. You understand? So me love wants them that he always they stand. Nobody not going able to change that. Me love wants them. Nothing not going able to change that by God in power. So again, the key APC member has been harassed, suspended, or dragged to court on political motivated charges, fake ones them. Party meetings have been disrupted and legitimate protests have been met with violence and arrest. The use of state institutions, particularly the police and the judiciary, to suppress dissent has become a hallmark of the BO's administration. We see what they do. They not allow you for life process. They not they do nothing. Anything you want to do, then they arrest you. Then they kill you. You understand? When you talk something, you dissent in voice. When you talk, then they arrest you. So my love wants them. Even when a day per meeting, then they all one. Love when not do meeting. Then they go scatter the meeting. Then they even when a day per address when supporters them, then they go disturb them. You understand? So how we go depend this? So if then they do this year, what give you the audacity for let believe on 2028? Me love wants them. Now be realistic. You understand? And when you see the people away they don't kill, the recent the protest 8, 9, and 10 August, what will happen? You say go get a reflection for say, you know what? We'll get for stand for our country. No matter how, we'll not go allow Madabio for let it continue. Again, and then this pattern of repression marred Sierra Leone darker days, where political rivalry was equated with criminality. If the APC failed to confront this hard on, you understand, if they fail for stand for this electoral justice head on, take go and win electoral justice, it risks validate a system that strives on injustice. The result will be a feature where opposition political party is reduced to symbolism, tolerated but powerless. If we not sit down, APC, SLPP, the law muna. But I tell you now, when I get the confidence on the 2023 don't win the battle, but I try this writer, what he try for bring the advice, where he try for give them, for law stand up for una rights, for we rights, very, very essential. You understand? He say, if this una not stand up for launa fight and get this winning, you understand? He say all the opposition political parties them na Sierra Leone na just name nomona, but then them go be very powerless. They're not going to win election. They're not going to give them chance. Until now, everywhere in the kind talking about background, but not in a brag. But we get the confidence. No say the 2023 election is still there alive and it don't win the match. So, me love Vasta. The electoral justice is not just a matter of political fairness. It is the foundation of peace and national stability. Sierra Leone's civil wars was rooted in marginalization, corruption, and denial of justice. This current political climate, unfortunately, echo some of those old wounds. The frustration of citizens who believe their vote no longer counts is growing rapidly. Electoral justice is not a matter of political fairness. This is not a foundation for get peace, for let Sierra Leone go be stable, for let will not turn back and begin they think about what in bring the 1991 is about marginalization. Whether they see you, they don't care about you. It's about corruption. It's about and they deny you your rights. You understand? So the current climate, unfortunately, it echo the same thing. They echo the same wound, the same problem. So it frustrates citizens them. What they believe say, they know they think for say we person votes, now in they make the candidate we want they win. Now voting them want, now in they do. It don't begin to grow and it's not good. So we need for stand up and fight. This is not about fighting for Dr. Samura Kamara. Or not just the fingerprint and begin to talk about them. This is about fight for the people of Sierra Leone. If they can criticize anything. What you they can do now? You now for no more and criticize and then go. You feel comfortable about that? That's wrong, my brothers and sisters. So the APC fight for electoral justice is therefore not just about recounting votes. It's about preventing another national crisis. When citizens lose faith in democratic institution, they restore to another means of expression, often violence one, to avoid repeating this mistake of the past. Sierra Leone must rebuild public trust through transparency and credible elections. Again, the APC fight for electoral justice, not to say it's just for let them recount the votes. It's about let them prevent another problem again at the country. Hey, I swear to God, people and they, because when Sierra Leone man, they get patient. They get patient and they wait patiently. They wait patiently for the international community and Dr. Sabura Kamara. Hey God. 80% of them soldiers away this issue. They're not there for Madabio. Madabio, instead of no. Now I make you go create another fake Kama just them. But my love wants them. It's the way the citizens they lost faith in democratic institutions, like where they say the ECSL, the police, the this, the that. This now make them be born, them and their life. To restore another for let them not bring, let possibly not think about violence. And for let we avoid, for let we repeat the mistake of the past. Let we think for Bill Sierra Leone, for let we all accountable and let we get credible elections. Again, if the APC, what did the writer say? He said, if the APC loses, you understand, this fight for justice, it will not just be the party that suffer. It will be the entire country. You see, if APC, now I make with the talk, this is not about Samura Kamara. Stop Kaya and blame Samura Kamara. If you don't eat better, full peace and sleep. Yeah? If we win, if we fail, because we will know succeed, but what did the writer say? If we will not fail, for let we not stand for this one right, he says Sierra Leone, don't you. Sierra Leone will get more problem than this. So the opposition defeat will embolden corruption, deepening divisions, and normalize political impunity. In such a scenario, future election will be meaningless exercises in legitimizing authoritarian rule. The writer say, if the APC lost the fight of justice, whereby it not get for be 1,000,000%, we know you win. But what did the writer say? It's an advice. It will not just about party na in the suffer. This is about the entire country. And the opposition, if they defeat them, it embolden, it give them zeal for letting they corrupt more, for letting they divide with more, for letting they marginalize the political party then with impunity, what they want to do. So, for that scenario, for that not to happen, for future election, you understand, for let it not go be meaningless. People let they not go clear and authoritarian rule go day on the hierarchical step. And that it puts Sierra Leone to doom. Me love ones them. So there, let we stand about this. And furthermore, if I continue again, they say the role of the judiciary and the international community. Again, judiciary remains one of the last hope for Sierra Leone democracy, but public confidence in the court has waned away, and then largely due to perceptions of political interference. For the APC pursuit of justice to succeed, the judiciary must act independently without fear or favor. The courts has demonstrated that justice is not a privilege, reverse, but for the ruling elite, but a right for every Sierra Leonean. It say today the judiciary, where now the hope that one day now last hope for let them bring justice in the country, for let them bring democracy. But the public confidence in the court today, it don't fade away. And then again, due to perception of political interference, where they interfere in politics. Because what? That judge, without appointer, no matter you, without the shaka, no matter you. You understand? So they always being loyal to them. So the judiciary again, it have to be independent. Where they're not for fear, they're not for favor. And the courts must demonstrate justice, not just privilege where it give to the elite them, Sierra Leoneans. Equally, the international community has a moral duty to stand firm in support of electoral transparency. The European Union, the ECOWAS, the African Union, the Commonwealth, all observe serious irregularity during the June 24, 2023 election. They must move beyond mere observation and insist on accountability. Again, equally, the international community, they get a moral duty for let them stand today with the people for make sure say they restore electoral transparency. Like the European Union, the ECOWAS, the African Union, the Commonwealth, all observers then see exactly what happened on June 24, 2023 elections. They must move beyond just observe and let them take action. So again, if the international actors remain passive, they risk endorsing another African democracy being hijacked by manipulations. The APC call for justice should therefore resonate beyond party lines and national borders. It should represent a universe appeal for integrity in governance. And again, the international community, they're for be actors, they're not for the like very soft. You understand? Because this, then they risk let another country, another nation go copy the same thing where they go on naturally. Now democracy, now election, now we can't get to. We neighboring country, Guinea, I think the 28 or the 29, one of the two. So then they go copy. So therefore, the international community, we call them for let them stand very firm and restore democracy in Sierra Leone to the rightful winner. Dr. Samura Kamara, get evidence result. So this categorically clear. The EU then gets, you understand, 58.3%. Dr. Samura Kamara get 57.15%. So this now evidence of result. The RRF form, result reconciliation forms, then get them. And then again, so while the statue of electoral justice noble, the APC must also recognize that justice is rarely handled over voluntarily. You understand? So justice is very difficult for handle. You understand? Because you know what? The voluntary system where it must be fought for a strategic and persistently. So for let you able get to justice, you need for facts for consistently, passively for let able get them. The party must remain united, disciplined, internal division will only weaken its credibility and give the ruling APC a room to manipulate the outcome. If APC, they continue to divide, the crowd they divide. Now, Madabio, now then they get upper hand. So APC supposed to unite and then fight for this, let happen again. And then again, Samura Kamara and the other APC leader must continue to engage international party, civil society, organization, and the media to keep the issue alive. Silence will not embolden those who seek to bury the truth. The APC must also invest in voters' education, legal actions, civics engagement to ensure that citizens understand that this is not a political battle. It is a national crusade for fairness and democracy. And then again, Dr. Samura Kamara and other APC leader, therefore continue to engage with the international partner, give them pressure because they get moral. Then get moral, like I will say, then get this moral duty for stand firm and support electoral transparency in our country. Then get them all. You understand? So silence will only, you understand, me love ones there. Silence is the only they give Madabio way for the chop the APC, in benefit. If the APC allow this moment to pass without achieve justice, the consequences will be there. The 2028 election could easily be another exercise of voting futility. Exercise of futility. You understand? A fruitless endeavors. If then sit down, they make this pass again. The 2028 where then they go and talk about is a fake one. They not get for extinct. Again, the predetermined outcomes. The governments will continue to exploit weak institutions, and the voice of people will remain silent under the weight of political arrogancy. Again, if this the left arm, the government go use this, it go exploit the weak institution like the police, the ECSL, the PPRC, all these things. When I see the centers and all this, where they not allow let anything go before. So now this not another trial case. Will for stand very, very strongly. And then again, my love wants them. A test of courage and patriotism. You understand? This is not a test to we were not a real Sierra Leoneans. Because when I say a patriotism, when I say you're not a patriotic, stand and fight for democracy in the just way. You understand? So this is a defining test of courage for the APC. The road to justice will be long and difficult, but surrender is not an option. History, remember not those who stay silent in the face of injustice, but those who stood firm and fight for what was right. And then again, this is a test case. Courage for the APC. The road for justice is very long and difficult. But for Ray, we surrender. Now we left there now. Until they don't in 2023, now be in 2028. They do the same thing. Because then people they're not getting no side. They get fertile land them for work. Their land is fertile past the northern land, but they're not the work. So then just put the attention on politics. Now, I mean, politics is a do or die. Then they kill person for politics. Because without that, they're not going to be able to survive. Me love one step. So let me get this clear. So now we get for work this trajectory. We get for work this skating board. For now, make sure see it fit with the flooring. Me love one step. Again, you understand? So do ya let we stand. Let this thing, repeat itself again. Because without them sabi, not the one where she don't silent, but now the one we stand just to fight the injustice of that country. Again, If the APC win electoral justice, Sierra Leone will have chance to rebuild its democracy and restore global confidence. But if it fails, the consequence will be catastrophic, not only for the APC, but for entire nation. Again, the next election will be meaningless. The rule of law will enroll further, and the dream of democratic Sierra Leone will fade into nightmare and perpetuate injustice. The APC must therefore fight with wisdom, unity, and resolve. Again, this is not just about reclaiming a stolen mandate, it is reclaiming the nation's soul. Only by securing electoral justice today can Sierra Leone avoid another cycle of injustice tomorrow. The future depends on electoral justice on it. Again, my love wants them. If the APC win, Sierra Leone, everybody gonna get confidence. The economy confidence, everybody confidence, everything confidence. You understand? Now go able to eat and be full. And all these drug baron, lie the care, all this admired, all the one that wait and they go and sell, all this corruption, all this embezzlement, all these things, it is done. I love us. So let we focus on electoral justice. Hey, I love us them. The APC must therefore let we fight with wisdom, unity, let we resolve. This is not just about reclaiming a stolen mandate. This is not for say for take back we stole a mandate where they don't even now one. No, it is to reclaim the nation's soul, with integrity, with ethics. Again, only by securing electoral justice today can Sierra Leone avoid another cycle of injustice tomorrow. The only way where we go able to do things right, now where we go able to gain this election where they don't give. This, I tell you, for come and provoke it or do slush word to Dr. Samura Kamara, you think say you bold, you understand, you're very arrogant, you're very stupid. That is not about Samura Kamara. This is about for fight the soul of a nation. For secure electoral justice today, we secure you prevent another intimidation in the future. So coming and throwing stone on Dr. Samura Kamara, you are useless and very, very stupid. So my love wants them. This one, they don't know. I they go fast, I they go furthermore. The other message way I get now, let people and get them, aka Dr. Sam Abuso. Let me get the one way I first get before I go to that. So people let me talk, oh, President Bio, oh, a go get degree, blah blah. President Bio not go for go get degree. The illegal president, the cocaine chief, do not attend university in Nigeria. He not go school day. But he was honored by Bayes University in Abuja during its 12th during its 12th convocational, that is convocational, that way they sit down every year, a ceremonial where they be do on November the 8th. Now November, anyway, 2025, this month, the 8th, where Madabio will see him. Madabio not study day, he not go there nothing. And then what he then say, they say Madabio then gain this honor because in a bad way, it don't help Sierra Leone by education, blah, 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 blah. But until we know, say, in a taxpayer money, now they use. So this convocation, we then do, he invite himself there by force. What he go talk there, na incident. You understand? We see an old block. But you know what? Madabio, we need so many postgraduate faculty system na Sierra Leone. Why you not go try and open one na Sierra Leone? But this day shows say Madabio is not ready at all for staying at the country. You know, get nothing important in that country because you know, say in life, it will be very, very dangerous. It will be very, very, very in a kind of in a dilemma if after you able survive, if they're alive, till all they can pull them, then few time there. if he go able to survive. So now na make and get no investment in Sierra Leone so far. What it get something where they focus on na outside the country, like how they say. So again, that be welcome day. And then again, what he say, what he then say for the people them. Then say the small place where they build, then go put the name of Ion Foundation. Because I think say now we on taxpayers' money, now he take it go spend na the place. Then say, then go put in name day. So let una understand. Because how you they go get PhD, we no go sit on a classroom. They know they see the online meeting them, they know they see not the way they do. For go get that. No, this not honorary. Honorary, then he honor you for say, oh, will they give you this prestige because you don't do this, you don't do that, you don't do that. So my love wants them. I hope say this one it looks somehow clear to me, to Wunam, right? So in recognition of its contribution to education and governance, the Bayes University name it Remodel Postgraduate School. They name the postgraduate school faculty, we then call it JMB. Until we now know that in JMB Foundation. But the foundation we me the respect. We post you not be president to get that foundation. Now that they respect. But this foundation, we do now, no, not a foundation. This is not the country money. So then call the place JMB BO Postgraduate School, another faculty. Yeah. So Sierra Leoneans, let we understand that. And the other topic we I want can talk again. Madabio, why if a shark he remove? Why they remove Yom Kela? We in say na in bring electricity na Unido. Na in bring electricity na Abidjan na Cameroon. Talk bogus talk them. So why Madabio for say Yom Kela fail? Yom Kela they don't remove and fail. It is not seen it. It's sad for this guy. Hey, this guy. Anyway, the SLPP then throw peace kaka to you late mama. SLPP mother be kill you with then poison him because if you woman before they alive, enough for allow you for Lego they mess around so. But hey, Yom Kela now you don't destroy yourself so. You get a brighter future. Here. Not to anybody where they see say they talk it shall be something. But again, me I know say this guy, they're working out. Yes, KKY has been removed from its leadership role in Sierra Leone energy sector. The cocaine chief Marabio, Julius Marabio, it appoints when Cyril Arnor Grants as the new substantive Minister of Energy in November this month, where he removed this guy. Effectively replace him. You understand? Where he replaced Yom Kela. He pulled Yom Kela. He puts appointed Mr. Grant. Now, in the new person now for light. Because this is light. Oh, no, see better to you. Yom Kela has overseen Sierra Leone energy sector for 14 months as part of the president's, the cocaine chief, Madabio presidential initiative on climate change, renewable energy, and food security. Climate change. It cuts the timber where you come. Millions of tons of timber. You don't cost the tick them. You don't replant them. So why you can talk about renewable or climate change? Why they talk about food insecurity? Rest you meet at 120. Now it's a 1 million. It's a 800. It's a 900. The cheapest food. We don't expire. We don't even get expiring dates. Now salon they tea. If they buy rest, we ask for expiring date. Then they say you're not serious. Now salon they buy water. We ask for expiring date. Then say you're not serious. Water they expire because it is in a bottle, a confined space with some chemical. That means to say when the time pass after 1 year, if I don't expire. You know, for drinker again. But me, I go now hotel na guest out na village. Now the mango sell give me water. Now I say, but this water don't expire. The guy vex too. You want make me palapa. Why water for expire? Look water na the way they run at the river. It don't expire. Now I say no. Then they free. You understand? It get the oxygen and the carbon dioxide. So everything is fine. But this why it inside bottle or it inside plastic. So if I expire. Again, the man vex. So Yem Kala. So Yem Kala, he publicly acknowledged the changes and he congratulates Grant and express support for the transition. He say he happy. And he, okay, no problem. He support the new man. We can say. Oh God, my dear. Again, Yom Kela, reaction in public statement. Yom Kela said, congrats to Mr. Sirik Grant on your appointment as a substantive Minister of Energy. He did not express dissent, suggest a graceful exit from the role, though the move has sparked political commentary. The puller. Oh God. I'm going to go and jump to Madabio. Madabio is a complete bastard. Why would not for Falaram? We're not the APC executive. Now, some people's Congress. Yom Kela removed following a border pattern of political alignment within the ruling SLPP and has been interpreted by some observers as a strategic repositioning by the cocaine chief Bio. You understand? And then again, some critics have described the move as betrayal, especially given Yom Kela pure statue as a reformist and his decision to align with Bio after leading the opposition National Grand Coalition. Look what he happy with you. Left him party. The all kind thing. Lie. But anyway, God, they always continue for prosecuting, but una fakeness, or una they do na ya. So we love ones there, which is very, very good. Yes, again, this na AKA Abuso Online newspaper. Recognition. Sikh Bio left for Nigeria yesterday for a bogus-based university, PhD in Hefit. Alleged bribe. Bio days are up. This is now the organized.net. Again, attention. Seeking the illegal Sierra Leone President Julius Maada Bio left for Nigeria yesterday, aimed the useless boycott of corrupt members of parliament. Julius Maada Bio have left yesterday for where could be left for go Nigeria. Then from there, Nigeria to Lunge Airport for go receiving so-called stupid things them way they talk about. So this again, this Abuso a try for bring the topic to Wunam. And then again, it talk about also the APC MP and the leader where the dishonorable Abdul Kagbo and dishonorable Chief Whip AKK Abdul Karim Kamara alias AKK. Another dishonest parliamentarian went AWOL and some were out of the country while others shamefully they hid outside the city of Freetown. They hide, they're not there around. You understand, me love ones. But they take them, it's a good news. In the presence or the absence of the fake and the crackers, called parliamentarians means nothing. This now Abu Shona say. He say as far as electoral justice fight is concerned, no matter the circumstances, the political transition of power will go ahead as planned. And it is ongoing to happen on time. So no matter how the day, they're not day, what you know exactly, say everything is going to be all right. And the transition, it could be without them or with them. Thankful for the process of political transition of power. It's unstoppable, irreversible, because it is no longer in the hands of the sell-out parliamentarians who have sold their birthright for the a fake for help Madabio. And then again, their paymaster. It was who ordered the fake MPs to reduce the recommendation to 78 from the 80 to the 80 recommendation last week. And the global partner said, nah, no way. So, my love Vanston, again, my love Vanston, the citizens, yesterday, citizens expected, and on Friday, expected the MP to perform but fail woefully. Yeah, that's likely. The most five important tripartite recommendations, namely the four drafted by the APC, Dr. Samra Kamara, to resolve the 2023 election fraud, plus the one recommended Waymaker 85, conclusion to global partner, are in the hands of the global partner. So then they were the day on the hands of them. So me love vast them. Let nobody not be panic. Everything is going to be good and very, very good again. Yep. Next. Yeah, yep. I want to talk about Guinea. Guinea also, then they can get an election. December the 28th. Now then they can get the elections. Yeah. Presidential election. So again, uh the junta leader, Mamadou Doumbouya, himself stand, right? And boy in born, Mamadou Doumbouya is born 1984. On a look, 1984. And a man this way himself, it stand for election, independent candidate, born in December the 5th, 1984 at Kanka. Professor and security expert. So himself the stand. And we get another Mohammed Cherry Tunkara, an independent candidate, born April 11, 1953. Born in Bo, Sierra Leone, a businessman, himself eating up. But by Guinea Constitution, the Constitution framework of 2010, you suppose for born Guinea before a for be leader. So I don't know why. In the day. But in say Ibon Bo, Sierra Leone. So again, under Guinea current constitution framework, a person must be born in Guinea to be eligible to run for president. The requirement has been a consistent feature for both the 2010 Constitution and 2025 review draft. You understand? A person, if a big candidate and be given by birth, enjoy the full civics and society, and at least the person for be 35 years of age. I love Vanston. So, like how they say, Guinea, so Sierra Leone, for exercise the maturity, a transparent transfer of power, for give, you understand, an outlook for the future coming elections for December the 28th, na Guinea presidential elections. So, me love wants them. I just want, to me, I get 9 candidates in a year, wait and tin up. Furthermore, me love wants them, right? Furthermore, na year, I want for talk to them again, what exactly they go on in the country. And I'm sorry, I want to talk about international, about Paul Biya. Paul Biya again, let Madabio na he try for the but Madabio no go able. I just give you some example like a thumb up, let man understand, heads up. But Sierra Leone no go be like Cameroon. But in trajectory way it try for do, Madabio is a wicked person. But we Sierra Leone we go stand and fight for we rights. But like how they say, the international community then gets the moral obligation for fight for we democracy. Because why? We not get gone today. We get gone. We get soldier, but then for team up and fight for we. Paul Biya don't become president, don't become prime minister 50 years today. Prime minister. Why? Paul Biya became the president of Cameroon on the 6th of November, 1982. Paul Biya don't become a president where they're not born, where Mamadou Doumbouya Nagini not born it. Toure not born it. Today, it did it. Right? You know, prime minister role. Even the prime minister role. Then Biya was appointed as prime minister in 1975 by President Amadou, Adhijo, the constitution successor, when Adhijo resigned on the 4th of November 1982. Then Paul Biya automatically succeeded him as the president under the constitutional rule. And up to today, the love wants them. Up to today, 43 years. Up to today, now in the day. So Sierra Leoneans, they say even the year the way it contest in election irregularities, 1984, 1988, 1992, 1979, 2004, 2011, 2018, and 2025. And then again, in 2025, he win 53.7% of the votes, secure an 8th term at the age of 92. A big past the atomic bomb, a big past the United Nations Security Council, a big past the UN General Assembly. You understand? A big past me late mama, a big past me, a big past me uncle, not big past me pa, me late pa. Boss, I love ones them. So we they bring them here, let we all know and let we stand for the election. Yeah? Election is very, very important. A word for a wise is quite sufficient. The Mother Biode and Fatima there, they go and brag for 2028. But we don't mind them. We love ones they're waiting for being another country day. By God and power, not to brag. And Mother Biode not go able to stop we by God and power. So I just want let we think about that and let we talk about that. And my love ones them. Now November this, fight again few days. We today, let me say, we get almost 17 days where we brother, some of our brothers, their mother you kill them unlawfully. So my love ones them, let all man who say they soldier, somebody way mother you they look for, let watch you back. Let you watch you back. Because bio in the for destroy people away them very, very important. When I listen to this person here, own Sabian. Brother, soul rest in peace. Una all una die in this battle, una soul rest in peace. Amen. Let's go. That play for una listen. Yeah? Some of una sabi the voice.
Captain here Abasensi of the Movement for the Liberation of Democracy. And today on the 23rd of May 2024. And I can't respond to the audio or the video we Madam you pull. We talk about the tripartite and a stance we don't take, and also a reaction if anybody make any attempt for say the unseat term or pull on an office where he don't occupy for himself. We know to probably put on it. But before I go into that analysis, I want to play it with you as if they talk, I will pause them, then I make new analysis as far as the video is concerned. Yeah, that all is now from you. Because when you don't promise the military for say they get peace mission where you can first and fuck up. You don't promise It's very simple. All things they happen. Produce the results here. This time the results I get. Now me win this election. Then watch them. Credible enough, the results credible. The government don't go before. But why? Up till date. Now 1 year is someone to go, so up till date. The result no publisher. According to the Nigerian Constitution, if for publisher,
This is the great invoice, the late man, yeah? Oh, brother.
If you believe say you win the election, pull a result, then even this tripartite not necessary. Pull the result. When you pull the result, this tripartite not necessary. You know, deprive some people for getting information. No. Now because you don't say no win the election. Now you don't smell it out. Don't tell you see
60.
the outcome of the tripartite not in your favor. Then make it the preempt now, the action. Forget
16 to 17 days. This your brother, they away, then go kill them at the house. Not up Pambatulo, then they're at the house and they sleep. At Sierra Leone. And they inside Sierra Leone. And they might have go kill them. With the help of some Sierra Leone top military man them, with another prostitute. You understand? But the one them way they do, God go make them go fall back. Yeah? And I listen them after that.
it's mind you need a player. If you know the devil inside we, they pass the other inside you. For worship the Roku. Some of you worship they take we. If you like go ask him or remind them. Get who name them, go ask them. They will say same people and different. Worship they take them. Worship they take we. We want faith you enemy. Try to understand your enemy. They can't understand you. This one I would not. I think 1 month and some weeks. I don't see them. They go to 2 weeks, 2 months safe. No. Go to 2 months safe. When we don't see that day. So if we them born inside we. So for say worship they be. This worship no go for work. And they can sacrifice any kind of time and worship no go for work. It's a scientific word with the person. Not to worship will make it in a power. No. Not to worship you get for deliver for the people. You get for deliver. But happiness or happiness. Happiness being able to give the people. Okay, if the happiness you give the people will agree. People will appreciate you.
That's true. The happiness, but outside, they kill people and do this. Because of indecent voice. I make mother be kill them. You rap and up and cool. Openly. But when I wanna carry out this, despicable acts, when I get for pay for that one. By God in power. So my love wants them in 17 days to now by God in power. I will bring for now the full story. I wanna listen in voice again. My love wants to. I wanna listen in
But they
voice.
say if you 2 foot not get stuff. No, no mind pull 5 blocks, 5 blocks for buy kulata for people and self. No, no mind. No, no mind say for say okay. This before you pull them come out, long do this thing. No, no mind one.
Yeah. Again, my love wants I get a few minutes where I go read for some funam. Let me read them today. My love wants them fellow Sierra Leoneans. Over 7 years and a half now, we have been misruled by an oppression, corrupt, nepotic, exploitive, and tribalistic bunch of crooks and traitors under the umbrella of the SLPP, Sierra Leone People's Party PAUPA government. This regime has perpetuated nepotism, tribalism, and gross mismanagement, a total collapse of our education, economy with transport, economy, health, and transport and communication system. This regime have brought permanent poverty and a deplorable life for most Sierra Leoneans. This regime has failed us woefully. For Sierra Leoneans, for the past 7 years and a half, we can be described as a lost years. It is all over now, my loved ones. Them. The tripartite is here, and God will go unseat them. My fellow countrymen and women, today mark the end of the pauper by God and power regime forever. Today mark the beginning of the new era of Dr. Samura Kamara and the tripartite in the history of our country. We, the patriotic citizens, we, the tripartite fighters, men and women of Sierra Leone, we, the Sierra Leoneans, today, the tripartite don't get the country. And then again, we go take Madabio in any form under the constitution by which a tyrannical SLPP government has been manipulating, creating complete chaos in our country, have been suspended immediate effect. A full also state of emergency have been declared throughout the country. Stay na you oath. Again, we have initiated this cleanup exercise to eradicate from our country the destructive, exploitive, oppression regime of the SLPP Paupa government, the historics under the misguided leadership of the so-called Brigadier General Julius Maada. We are depending on all of you, men and women and children, our beloved and long forsaken Sierra Leone, to come together and resurrect our nation from the depths of despair and from the wreckage existence we have all been forced to live in. Again, we have been made to take this line of action in order to save our country from the total catastrophe. Again, my loved ones, that we are rapidly heading for and from a progressive degenerations. In pursuing these lines of actions, we are committed to a two major objectives, namely, one, to honest return of the country of multi-party democracy, and two, to ensure that a fresh, fair, and transparent presidential parliamentary are conducted or given the right. Number three, given the right to Dr. Samura Kamara, who was the winner of the June 24, 2023 elections. We fully appreciate the support of the international community, the UN, the EU, the Commonwealth, and the AU, ECOWAS, and the MRU have given us to help and find the lasting solution to the oppression regime. And our action is designed to ensure that all support, assistance given by the developmental partner merely utilized so that the sacrifice they are making is not done in vain. Again, my loved ones, it is the evidence to all of us that the pauper regime did not have the sincerity commitment to implement the agreement for national unity. As soon as we put this clean up exercise beyond us and broader-based committee to dedicate and committed citizens will set up and ensure realization of our return to a true multi-party democracy of government. We want our development partners to note this is purely an internal, repeat, an internal matters extended to solve our chronic democratic problem created by a paralytic and corrupt pauper regime. We are only patriotic Sierra Leoneans, most of whom appear to resolve to be a so and serving nations. And then again, you have again decided to halt our country, decline into an oblivion, and to set in the the least development country in the world, put we today with Saudi. As soon as we all put our hands together and set up this nation to the right track for a meaningful development, we shall return. And then again, we have to fight for our democracy. And then again, tripartite is going to be the best. And then again, we want and talk to the international community for let them focus and implementing the tripartite. By extension, the transition of government. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, for now long, we are going to preserve our country and put Sierra Leone interests at first. My love ones, them, I got much for say, but I go stop here for today and I will come as much as possible. Again, God help us all. We go through these difficulties and trying times in our history. God bless you all. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, men and women, appeal to a peaceful and a progressive citizen to come out on board. Celebrate this great transition of power to Dr. Samura Kamara. Again, have all scored over the tyranny and mass corruption. Let us all rejoice for the great redemption. Again, the Messiah is here, Dr. Samura Kamara. Again, my loved ones, them, I live on them and I come time to time in peace. Let me go drink cold water first because my throat don't pain. My loved ones, them, I greet one and again. Soko.